We the best in the game. Coming for your spot and I'm coming with a gang. Fucking on your bitch, I don't give a fuck about a thing.
You so
I don't give a fuck about a thing.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Made by Power, your official host, co-hosted with DJ Inferno.
Yes, sir, man. We're back. Episode 9. Another very special guest, man. We got DB Rich in the building, man. Make some noise.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Make some noise, DB. Let's go.
Yeah, we out here, man. We out here. We're going
Yes.
to continue being out here.
Yes, sir, man. Let's get it, man.
You know, shout out to everybody watching, man. Go ahead. Make sure you follow. You know, we out here. We're going to continue to do this. You know, shout out to you guys. Really appreciate being here, you know, and yeah, let's get this shit going.
Hell yeah.
Bro.
We appreciate you for being here, man. Let's get into it.
Hell
So,
yeah.
you go by DB Rich. Let's hear a little bit about who you are, where you're from. Start from the beginning.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, so DB Rich, that's me. People who knew me before, man, I used to go by Richie Rich, $, you know, that was it. But I had to hit a crazy switch up on that. I forgot fucking what year it was, but
That was like 2 years ago.
yeah, like 2 years. I said, fuck that, I'm gonna take this more serious. It got into like features, just anything music wise. I was like, nah. Now with the new DB Rich name, I was like, it got to be more serious. So if you see anything, especially like SoundCloud, you see a bunch of SoundCloud shit. If you see that like, yeah, that's Richie Rich.
That's the old you type shit.
Yeah, that ain't me, but
Yeah.
So yeah, DB Rich, you know, just
Where you from?
Salem. Salem, originally just born and raised, been here, know nothing else. It's all I've known, all I'm gonna know, I think. So, but nah, bro,
We'll make it out.
it's because I think about like I can't be anywhere else. Like I think for me, Oregon's perfect, bro. Like Cali, too fucking hot. I fucking hate when it's hot. And anywhere else, like, fuck what, Texas, all that other shit. They got like natural disasters. Fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
like I can think like a tornado. Fuck that. I couldn't live with that shit.
True.
Like hurricanes, all that. Yeah, I can't do that. But so that's why for me, Oregon's perfect. We got fucking it rains. I like when it rains. It's if it's cold, it's cold. It gets hot only in the summer. So I don't know. It's just perfect. Oregon's perfect. So yeah, that's why I feel like I can't leave. I'll continue to be here. You know.
Yeah, no, that's fire. I mean, Oregon, like you said, you get all the seasons, bro. It's pretty cool. You get the
Yeah.
fall, winter, summer, spring. It's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
like it.
It's definitely different, I'd say, you know?
Yeah. No, it is too, and it's just I don't know. You either gotta fuck with it or you don't. You know, people don't really like it.
Like
Yeah.
this guy right over here.
Who?
You.
I mean, man, I tell people this all the time, bro. Like, when you come from somewhere else and you see what it could be like, it's hard to like this.
Yeah. It is.
Like, I get what
No,
you're saying, bro. Like, Cali, the weather's always hot and shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Cali's always hot, but I mean, I grew up with that, so I'm used to it. Same
Yeah,
way you guys
exactly.
grew up
Yeah,
with all the rain, so
exactly.
you're used to the rain. So, like, if that's how you grew up, that's how you were used to, then you're just used to it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Point is, don't move to Oregon if you ain't from here.
Nah, don't move because Lancaster's
No, I'm
getting
kidding,
hella
I'm kidding.
crowded. So fucking stop driving on Lancaster at
Yeah.
fucking 5. That shit's hella crowded.
No, I'm kidding. Actually, that's a little side thing. Is like the population has grown a lot in
It is,
Oregon,
bro.
and
Especially Salem, huh?
literally, yeah, it's
I hate
literally
it.
been growing like crazy
I hate it.
compared to all right,
Jobs.
but from when we were like young and shit to now, it's like it's so different, bro. But it's honestly working out in our favor in terms of what we're trying to do here because a lot of out of state people are coming here, and honestly, it's enhancing our movement. So
Facts,
Yeah,
bro. It
true.
really is.
True, I never thought of it like that. That's a good way of going about it. But
yeah.
Yeah, so
Still hate it.
let's get into it, bro. So you're from Salem. When did you start making music? Like what year? How did that all begin?
all right, well, no, yeah, well, my shit, we're gonna have to go into a quick deep dive, but
Let's do it.
But so me, you know, cause I'm a fan. Real quick too. One thing that I want to say is I want to give you guys' flowers. You know,
Thank you,
you guys are doing your
Appreciate
guys'
that.
thing. You know, and you know, I've been watching. I'm here with y'all and everything. So you know, just want to give you guys flowers. But so yeah, so one, I'm a fan. So I've been watching fucking episodes before this, you know, and everything, keeping up with everything that's going on. And one thing that I've noticed is a lot of people are here, like I don't know. A thing that I see is they got that music background. Like, you know, they were introduced for a young age. They did a lot of music shit. You know, for me, I didn't do shit. Like, I didn't grow up, like, with anything music-wise.
Oh, wow.
So
like at all?
No, yeah, like at all. I didn't do
Shit.
shit. I wanted to. Like, obviously, I'm a fan. I listen to music. I do all that shit. But yeah, I didn't grow up music-wise. I knew people that did it, but yeah, I didn't have anything. So
Right.
the way that my shit started is think what it was like junior, senior year around there. So like 15, 16, 17 years old around there. That's when I started, and the way that I started it is a previous guest you guys had, Angel. That's my day one, you know.
Shout out to Angel.
Yes, sir. Shout out Angel. He in the building.
Yeah. But yeah, so it started with him. A funny ass story, man. Like we had some funny ass shit. It was fucking. We started just by him like hitting us up, and I guess he was making music with like Miguel, I think, before and all that.
Who's
so,
that?
Oh shit, it's
Powers.
Sorry, I'm dropping government. My bad. But yeah, so and then Angel just hit me up out of nowhere, and he's like, bro, like let's make music, and we got like a group, like a group of guys together, you know, like just homies that. And so Angel's grandma, you know, we all lived in the same neighborhood. I knew Angel fucking elementary school type shit. We used to fucking play cops and robbers, do all this shit together, you know? And so yeah, we were just there, and he hit us up like, hey, let's do this music thing. Like I got it at my grandma's. I'm like, all right. And then so I guess we went, and then shout out to his uncle Unknown. He had this like setup, just quick setup, and he kind of showed us everything that it is, and pulled up, made like a funny song, bro. But all those, you know, they hit that core, you know, that's the type of shit that's gonna stay with you forever, you know. So those core memories, they're gonna always be there. And so yeah, that's kind of what it was. He just hit us up. We made some funny ass shit. Like I wish we could find that song or some shit, cause yeah, that shit was clowning, bro. We did some funny ass shit. But then, so going into that, it was just like a one time thing. Like everybody that went was just a one time, like just fucking around with it,
fucking
you know?
around.
But then for me, I was like, well, fuck, like that shit was low key kind of cool, you know, like fuck, like that. This how you record shit. This, you know, the mic's connected to the fucking interface, whatever. Like I was like, damn, that's pretty intriguing, you know. So then I just hit up Angel again, like, bro, like let's do some shit. And then me and him hooked up, like just me and him.
Pause.
You know? He paused. Yeah.
I get you.
But no, yeah. So we hooked up, fucking linked up, and started making music together. And then that's why, just started dropping music in high school. Did that shit, and like I don't know, I fucking hate those songs, but like I said, I'll leave them there. They're up on my SoundCloud. Go check it out. They're still there if you want to laugh. But yeah, it's funny, but it's cool, you know, because you look back at it like, damn, like that's
to see the progression.
Yeah, you know, and so, but yeah, it's cool. That's kind of how I started out, and then just continue on to it. Stopped for a while, got back into it. You know, I got most of the times in my music career, when I stopped, it was mostly like the first time I stopped because in high school I found out I was gonna have my first daughter. So then I was like, I gotta focus up on this shit. So then I stopped. Fucking Angel brought me back. Then again, had to find out I was gonna have another kid. Stopped again. I don't know, you know. So it was just, I've been up and down. So
yeah,
but yeah, it's grown a lot. I've came a long way how I see it. And you know, I still got shit to work on. Shit, you know, places I'm trying to go, and so, you know, just always moving forward though.
Shit, we all do, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's just a part of life. Kind of going on to that, you know, I've known Richie for quite a few years now. Oh, my bad. You, forget I said that. I've known DB Rich for a minute now. I've known him for a few years. And you know, when Angel, I had a studio, and Angel's like, oh, you know, I want to invite my friend, and I'm like, go for it, you know. And then we kind of we brought him in, made a song, and boom, just like the rest is history. Kind of just
exactly
never stopped.
Yeah, that's what started off too. I guess I'm gonna expose him, but I guess they had this shit in the vault for a while. That first song we dropped together, they had it in the vault, and then they had me pull up, write a verse, and then we dropped it. But
I think that shit's still out.
It is. That shit's still out.
Which one was it?
It was the Kodak remix. Kodak.
Oh, Rolling
yeah,
Peace. Yeah, that shit's still on SoundCloud too.
That shit goes hard though. That I don't know. It just like shit like that. Before that, I wasn't really rapping, so that's why I always say Angel's the one that brings me back, you know. And so he brought me back to that. He's like, hey, just come do something, and rest is history, bro. Marcy came. We out here now.
Yeah. We are. No, that's a very detailed story, you know. Like, there's a lot that goes into it that people don't understand, you know. Like, especially, you know, the life setbacks. But I mean, the good thing is that you haven't gave up. you keep pushing forward.
Yeah, exactly.
And no matter what drags you down, you still find your way to get back up and, you know, get into it because of the love for the music. And
yeah, no, and that
that's what's up.
that goes into to everything too. Like for me in life and everything that happens, how I see it is, I don't know. I don't really feel like doing anything else because this is the one thing that I always went back to. You know, like I always came back to music. You know, I tried other things, tried doing other things in life, and you know, doing shit like that. But the music was the one thing that I always came back to. You know, and you know, I'm a fan of music. You know, and so always going back to, you know, listening. You know, for me, it's just the fact that everything everything that I do is gonna be here forever. You know, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
So I see it for me, especially having 2 kids. Like, I just feel like I'll never die. You know, like my name will live on because, you know, how I see it is fucking, well, hopefully Apple Music, all that shit doesn't go anywhere. But so my name's gonna be out there forever. You know, so if to the point where I can't leave my kids anything, fuck, at least later on, if I'm dead and gone, they could fucking listen to my voice. You know,
There you go. That's just powerful.
I just feel like I'll live forever because of that. So that's why I really do love it. You know, and I'm a student of the game, so I'm gonna continue to learn, continue to grow, and you know.
Yeah.
That's fire. So I think it's really cool that you really had no like musical influence growing up, and then, you know, your buddy Angel just put you on, you started making music. Question I have though is, like, when you were, you know, younger in middle school, high school, like what kind of music would you listen to? Like, is the style you do now like kind of translate to what you were listening to back in the day, or not really?
I don't know. I don't think so, bro. Because even still, I still really don't know what kind of music I make. I do have like some, because I grew up on music. You know, I did my older brother. Shout out to my older brother Vic, if you know, funny ass motherfucker. But like, he really introduced me to a lot of shit. So I was young, and he would put, because in our house he was in charge of the fucking computer. Because he fucking, yeah. But so he had all the, like, back in the day where you had to fucking download music, put it on a CD, or fucking either put it on an MP3.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I got my first MP3, and then, well, I was like, well, fuck, I don't have music. And then so I asked him, like, can you put music? He ended up putting all his music that he had. And then so, yeah, I grew up to a lot of older type of music, like that older motherfuckers were listening to. Like, I was young, probably like 6th grade, listening to fucking like Webby, Boozy Badass, you know,
okay.
like listening to that type of shit, you know, that. So I got a lot of older influence like that, but yeah, I'm just a fan, you know. I love all type of music, and so it really goes into it. But yeah, that musical influence, I never really had that. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel that. So then, once you started like creating music, was it kind of just like you were listening to beats, you're like, oh, I like this, I like that, like, because you really didn't have no like preference, right? So it's really whatever you liked at the time. That's
why
what
for
you
me
started
too,
hopping on.
like, a lot of motherfuckers would hate, because growing up, I would listen to a lot of Chris Brown, and I still do, you know. So
Chris
it
Breezy.
was just like, now it's just, I don't know, motherfuckers would hate me, like, bro, how the fuck, especially coming where we came from and all that, they'd be like, bro, how the fuck you listening to Chris Brown, you know? But I'm like, that's my dog, like, I love his music, you know? And so, yeah, if you know me, you know I'm bumping Chris Brown, so.
No, yeah, that's
Without a doubt.
That's crazy. So, next thing I wanted to touch on, so, you know, you started making music with Angel, you guys started locking in, and you guys started doing stuff with, like, Marcy. Kind of, like, tell me about that, like, because I know Powers over here, you know, he had the vision, he wanted to bring it all together, but, like, what was your thoughts going through your head when he was, like, reaching out to you, like, yeah, bro, like, let's do this Marcy thing? Like, were you all for it, or what was that?
Yeah, that shit was cool. I remember everything detailed, bro. It's just, I suck at talking, but I can't really let it all out. But, bro, I remember everything in detail, bro. Like, yeah, we started off, we just talked about that first song that me, Angel, and Powers made. And, yeah, so it kind of started there. Got back into it. I'm like, fuck it, let's keep this shit going. They were down, so we all did it. And then I remember, the next two that pulled up were
Oscar and Los.
Yeah, OP and Los. They pulled up, and then I remember the like kind of meeting we had with Jay and Zay, like when we all hooked up at the fucking you know. And so it was just cool, bro. Especially like you click with people that you don't fucking know. You know, like I don't know where. You just have this fucking like this connection with them, whether it's music wise. at first, and then we grew to fucking know each other for real, and you know, really hang out with each other. So that made it even better.
Yeah.
Everybody was kind of like how I saw it. They had their own style that came. So that's why, like for me, the Marcy 7, fuck, ain't nobody fucking with that. Because if you want to like. Yeah, if you're beefing with Marcy 7, fuck, you're fucked. Because, yeah, like, we were versatile in every way. Everybody brings something to the table. It's like, yeah, so it was a crazy combination, bro. And it really, yeah, that shit was hard.
What I really loved about it was just like you said, you know, everybody was so different. And so they had their own unique style to it. But for some reason, whenever we hopped on a track together, it just worked.
Yeah, exactly. So that yeah, it was real cool. And it was just like, yeah, bro, just that genuine connection. Still, everybody still talks to this day, and we're, you know, we still got shit in the vault that should be out, but ain't nobody ready for that because that shit'll fuck up everything. That's just gonna fuck up the game. Like if you hear dangerous, fuck, you're fucked.
That shit's crazy. That shit literally dangerous. So you know, going back to, you know, Marcy and all that, I know that, you know, you have your own, you know, your own artistic path and everything like that. So talk about what you're doing right now. Like, what is DB Rich doing right now? What to expect? I know you have a clothing line. Talk about all that right now.
Fuck, what I got going on? Well, I'm just trying to fuck up this year. I'm trying to really go get it, you know, and whether it's music wise, kind of like dropping music, like, you know, just new songs. One thing that I'm really trying to get into is more visual type shit, music video. Shout out to 503 Films. We got a new one coming out that's just gonna fuck up the game. That's just gonna really fuck it up, and I think that's just what, you know, even seeing that too. Like I said, I've been a fan of music, you know, so the Mac video too. You know, you see yourself in a video, in a, you know, picture, whatever, and you know, people are fucking with it. You get to the point where you're like, damn, like, I really should be doing this shit, you know?
Yeah,
so now it's just like that, you know, it pushed me to, after seeing that, it pushed me like, fuck, we got to keep doing this shit. Well, me, I speak for myself, but I'm just like, fuck, I got to keep doing this. So what I'm looking to get into is dropping more visuals, doing shit like that, putting my face out there, because I feel like that's a problem I had before, is like I drop music or something, and I would see it, like, people are probably like, who is this guy? You know, and so they don't see you, they don't do nothing like that, and so I'm trying to switch it up this year, trying to really get out there and, you know, make it like that.
Yeah, respect.
I mean, bro, that last piece that you just were touching on is huge, because I was actually watching a podcast yesterday. Shout out to Undefined Records. They're based out of Bakersfield, California. And they were talking about, you know, just dropping music and stuff like that. And the dude was like, yeah, bro, like, any artist that just drops, like, a song or an album and they just put, like, the cover art, you don't have enough exposure just to do that. Like, no one knows who that is. So it's like, put a face to it, put a visual to it, put a video to it. So, like, that is really key, bro. Like, no, you're not Drake. You can't just post a cover art and people are going to know that Drake is dropped. No, like, you have to put visuals behind it.
That shit reminds me, bro. I see some shit that was fucking clowning that I used to do. I fucking hated myself for it. Because back in high school when I first started, it was like a meme, bro. They'd be like, it'd say like SoundCloud rappers be like, you know who it is.
Oh yeah.
And like, bro, no one knows.
Yeah.
So I used to do that shit. So I stopped. I was like, bro, motherfuckers, fine. We don't know you.
Yeah, but it's really true, bro. It's like when you're building your brand, you're trying to express who you are. Like, you really do have to put a face to the name, bro. It's with anything, whether it be music, business, like anything. You have to put a face to the name, and it's good for you, bro, because then people are gonna, you know, when they start liking your music, they're liking you too. Like, that's the biggest thing, bro. Is like, if you're a DJ, you're an artist, you're a producer, people like your work, but they also just like you, bro. Like, if you have a lot of people that like you and support you, whatever you do, music, art, videos, they're gonna support you, bro, because they like you. They like DB Rich, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So I really like that, bro. Yeah, definitely dial in on those visuals, you know, music videos.
That's kind of what I got going, is just doing that. I'm really trying to, you know, get onto it and just put my foot on everybody's neck this year, and so 2024 we're going up.
Yeah. And with that being said, I mean, like to touch base on your clothing brand too, you did start DB.co, right?
Yeah. DB.co. I don't even know what I was doing, but I was like, fuck it, you got to do something, you know? So I just did it. Still got that up, you know, everybody hit me up, you need some merch, whatever. I'm trying to get into that too, because you know, seeing like we've done a bunch of shows and all that, and so seeing people like you do a show and you sell merch and shit like that, you know, it helps you out as well. But you know, someone fucks with your shirt or something, and like when I see motherfuckers rocking it, I'm just like, damn, like they for real fuck with it, like, and it's cool, you know. And one thing that I was doing too is I was doing like a lot of new drops, kind of like new types of shirts, new designs, and then a lot of people would tell me like, oh, like what happened to the last one? Like I can't buy the last one anymore. And I was like, oh well, fuck, I made this new one, and so it kind of made me like, that's why I kind of stopped making new designs, because I was like, well, like let people get these old ones and let me let them know that they're still there. You know, they can still purchase them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like for me, I think I was going too fast. Like I was doing too much designs and I was forgetting the rest. But I had to remember, like, well, fuck, someone might not fuck with this one, but they fuck with the last one.
Yeah.
And I'm just losing money there, you know. And so I was just like, oh yeah, they're all still there. So I got like, I think it's like 4 or 5 kind of designs, and I just keep pushing those, and just so yeah, kind of got a little variety, but not too much as well.
Yeah, you kind of like stick with what's demanding right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that. So we have the clothing line. We have these things that you're doing. What I want to know is, from where you're at now to where you were, what's one thing that you would tell yourself back then to focus on, instead of like spending too much time on something? Like what's something you can cut out that you could have been doing now?
Well, to start off, fuck it. My life went how it went, so I don't regret anything. My life, it played out how it's playing out, so I wouldn't go back and change a thing. But
like music wise,
yeah,
like,
but yeah, I get
what would you do?
I would say just, focus up. I feel like those times that I did take a break because of life, I shouldn't have, because there was no reason to. I could have kept writing, could have kept listening, could have kept pushing forward and dropping music or something like that, but I just totally put it to the side. Like, I was like, nah, I really ain't gonna fuck with it. But then I always came back to it. So I feel like just the one advice I'd give myself is just keep pushing. Like, keep pushing through it, and just continue to work on a craft, with everything as well. When you want to do something, you got to make sure that you're learning, you're continuing to grow with it. And so that's kind of what I'd tell myself.
Okay. No, respect. The reason I asked that is because I feel like, there's so much that we know now that we're like, man, if only I cut the bullshit on what I was doing here, I could have been way more ahead where I am now.
And one thing too is just, kind of the past things that I've gone through is just kind of, you reap what you sow, so a lot of shit ended up happening now that I'm just like, well, fuck, it's a result from things in the past. So another thing too is just, keep your head fucking on your shoulders. Don't let yourself fucking get distracted or some shit is what I would say. Right.
And then I think I heard from our last guest, when Nate asked, he was talking about patience. That's one of his big advice that he would give out to people. And I really, really appreciate that, because I feel like being patient, it's hard to do, but it's something that we gotta do.
No, yeah, exactly too. And everything ain't gonna come fucking straight right away. Like I've been doing this for like 10 years now, maybe around there. So and I'm nowhere where I fucking thought I'd be. I was like, I'm gonna go viral or some shit, and that's how everybody sees it. You see it, you think you're gonna drop a song and like, oh, this is blowing up. Like, and there is situations where people do that. It happens for them, but
every once in a while.
It's rare. It's like really rare, bro.
It's rare. So yeah, patience. That's a good one, because you don't know. You don't know if you're gonna blow up. If you're not. For me, fuck it. If I do, I do. If I don't, like I said, fuck it. I just like doing it. I like making music, doing that, so that's good enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fire.
Bet.
What would you say so far in your career has been your favorite music memory? Whether it be like doing a show, doing a studio session, like anything, music video, like up until this point. It could be a couple too, like whatever.
Nah, I would say, I got a couple, bro. It's honestly like doing everything that we did. It's crazy to think about, for me personally, you're like, fuck, like I for real did that. shows are a big thing there. But I'd say my number one would be opening up for Young Chop and Jay Meeks. You know, shout out to them. They're killing their shit. That, you know, they're out there. But opening up for them because that the flyer, because we did shows before that. You know, we did Marcy shows. We did a bunch of shit all together. But that show was the first one where it just said BB Rich on the flyer. You know, and so seeing that shit, I was like damn, that's pretty hard. You know,
like you owned that shit.
Yeah,
you know, it was
so,
yours.
Yeah, and that show went fucking hard. Like we killed that show. Like it was their show, but they went on before me.
Bro, because you sold the most tickets, bro.
We sold the most tickets.
Oh, wow.
Like, bro,
that's a good
shit,
feeling.
Yeah, and then good scheme for them too. Like, you know, because they knew, and it was like right when I went up after everybody did.
Yeah.
And so
you know,
because we all left, and so you know, that, like shout out to them. That was a good move right there.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, so that would be my first one. Shows are always gonna be up there. Just for me, the thing that I really do like is that fucking crowd control, bro. Like that when you're up there and you're like fucking controlling it, you see it, like seeing it, like being at a show as a fan, looking up at the artist is different. But when you're the artist and you're looking at everybody fucking, like, I don't know about you guys, but I can see like their eyes, bro. Like you're just like, what the fuck? And they're all just looking at you and following you. Like that's just crazy.
No, that honestly, that's really cool. Even like me being a host and all that, you know, at shows and shit like that, I get to control the crowd. I got to turn people up. I got to turn them down. I'll be like, go on this fucking side.
Yeah.
Go on this fucking
You
side.
really have control in that.
No, I'm playing.
That's really what's crazy. But yeah, so.
Mosh pit. No, okay, my bad.
Open it up. Nah, but that's for real, bro. Like when you're on that stage, like you're controlling it. You know, like honestly, like a lot of artists don't really realize you're controlling them. So like if you want them to get turned, you gotta tell them do this, do that, put your hands in the air.
I feel like that's what makes a good artist. Yeah, performer. Yeah, that's what makes a good performer is because I've seen a lot of people. You know, they make good music. They do all this, but they fucking
suck at performing.
Yeah, they're trash. Bro. And so you're just like, bro, you know. And I feel like you gotta have everything to make it. You know, that's how you're really gonna be one of those that really makes it further than like a one-hit wonder or some shit. You know, so that's why I feel like you gotta check every box in this game, and so that's what I'm saying. Like patience, going back to that, it's you gotta have that because I feel like for me, you gotta check boxes and make sure you're getting the qualifications to become that artist you want to be. And so that's why I'm continuing to learn, and I feel like I haven't checked them all, but hey, we getting there.
And we are getting there. As far as DB music goes, what are we expecting? What's there to expect in general? I want you to speak on that. I want you to let the crowd know what's sure. DB up to.
Yeah, so we got music videos coming out. Shot by ours truly, fucking 503 Films. We out here.
Sir,
we got that one coming out. Couple singles about to drop. Getting that going, and yeah, just expect that for hopefully around the time when this drops, maybe before. If we drop it before, it's out. If we haven't, it's coming out.
Do we have like a rough time, like in the next few months, weeks, days, hours, minutes?
Yeah, probably weeks or something. But no, yeah. Okay. So that's why if this drops after, it's out. Go check it out. Best in the Game music video. So that's literally what's coming next. That'll be what's up next for me. And then singles, dropping music, and yeah, just gonna continue to do that shit.
Okay. For sure.
Fire.
What I want to add is, do we do a little segment like what's in your bag? I want to know what DB Rich can't go to the studio without. What are 5 things DB needs in the studio?
The studio, fuck. I would say 1, phone. You need your phone.
Okay, you got 1.
Fuck. I don't know. That's basically it. You can't go to the studio. You're like, well, I don't really know. Food. I take fucking water, some chips.
Yeah. You don't smoke or anything like that?
Nah, I don't smoke. I don't condone it. I don't fuck with people who smoke marijuana. I'm fucking around. I don't but nah, yeah. I just don't smoke. When I grew up, the best advice I got is why smoking when you can sell it. So that's how I grew up.
Okay, for sure, facts.
But yeah, so I don't smoke. I drink. Fuck, I'm a fucking alcoholic. I literally was about to miss this because I woke up fucking late because I got faded last night.
Shit,
but,
weren't we all, man?
But nah, yeah.
Hey, where were you last night though?
I was at Side Hustle, man. We were getting turned out there, you know.
Yes,
You ready
sir.
for the show? If it comes out before the show,
Yep.
it's
soon.
going up. And after, it probably went crazy as fuck.
Literally.
Just know that. But but yeah, bro. Nah, to the studio. Yeah, I don't really take a lot of shit. You know, we'll always go to the store, get some snacks, a beer or some shit, and yeah, but
It's pretty
that's pretty
simple.
much it. Yeah, pretty
Minimalistic.
Simple.
Simple? Yeah,
pretty-
minimalist.
You know, and the reason why that is because sometimes we go to the studio not even knowing what we're gonna do.
Mm.
Like we're fucking just pull up, you know.
Yeah.
We just pull up and vibe there, you know. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
for the vibes.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I feel like our last guest, Nate, he was saying the same thing. Like, he had a, set 5, but he was also saying that it's like his studio sessions, you just having fun, messing around, but kind of just seeing what gets created, because you never really go in there with a plan. You kind of do, but it's
Yeah.
also like
Sometimes
whatever
too,
happens,
yeah,
happens.
Yeah,
You know?
if you're going like, oh, I gotta record this song or I'm doing this, if you go with the purpose, yeah, then you know what you're gonna do. But even just being in there, yeah, for the vibes and just hanging out with each other and just seeing what does get created. Sometimes we've gone at nothing, we don't do shit.
Happens.
But
Literally
fuck
happens.
it, And but yeah, so going to the studio, yeah, it's pretty simple. It's
Yeah.
just, that's
Cool.
pretty much all it is.
So we're talking about what you bring to the studio and all that. But what I want to know is, shit, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. We were talking. Okay. You say you don't smoke, you don't do none of that. What inspires you?
I'd say just off the bat, my kids, just doing something for them, in life in general, not even just for the studio or for making music, just, push through and do shit for them. I got blessed with two little girls, so I fucking, I'm a girl dad. So a lot of comes with that, and you want to, do shit for them. And, but what inspires me musically is just day to day, man, just what you live through and what you go through. My music's so kind of really based on what I've seen and, kind of what I've experienced. So I'd say, yeah, just, living day to day is just, what really gives me that inspiration and that drive to make music, And so it's crazy too when you make music, you fucking like tell a story and shit. Like it's pretty fucking crazy.
It is.
Sometimes I listen to it like, damn, like what the fuck was I thinking about or some shit.
One underrated thing, and I feel like people have been asking me, is there gonna be an Angel and DB collab tape?
Bro, we got so much in the vault that we could just, like, I'm telling you, bro,
You guys are like Uzi and Cardi or what?
Nah, I don't fucking know. But nah, it's just like, yeah, we got so much in the vault, bro, that is like we literally could make like probably 5 tapes, like just but we gotta dig through them, pick out the right ones. But like I don't know, for me too, like for me, if it was up to me, I'd just drop every song that I've ever been on. Whether it's a verse, whether it's my song, even if I think it's trash, fuck it, just drop it.
Just leak them. Leak them.
Yeah, because, bro, I'm telling you what I fucking hate.
They're in that computer over there.
For real. What I fucking hate so much is fucking, like, going back to that making music on SoundCloud days, bro. People still be bumping that, and I'm like, bro, oh my God. Like, I fucking hate that shit. Like, I hate those songs, bro, but people fuck with them, And one that I saw on you guys' episode is, you guys were talking about, like, you never know who that song is, like who's gonna like that song. You know? You never, because everything has an audience and everybody's gonna, if they fuck with it, they fuck with it. But that's why, like, for me, I'm just like, fuck, man, I don't like those fucking songs, man. It's clowning, bro. You could go back, listen to it on my sound. You'll hear my voice, bro. I sound like fucking 16 years old.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though is like some of the most famous artists say that their hit songs, they don't even like them.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that if it was up to me, I'd drop every song I was on. I'd drop everything. I'd leak it all, but I know that, there's steps to it and you got to make shit the right way. Like for me, I used to drop songs fucking not even mixed. We used to just,
drop that shit.
When me and Angel started, bro, I remember
that.
yeah, someone can help out.
Damn.
But nah, what I remember, bro, is just being there, going back to how that was. I remember like one of the first coolest things we did is there was like a 5-minute beat and we fucking cut it to like 2.5, 2 verses, and we cut it, and we learned how to like fade the beat out. We're like, what the? We learned
That shit was hard.
Yeah, like this fucking discovered fire or some shit. We're like, bro, this is so hard. But yeah, so.
Nah, you guys discovered fire when you guys discovered deep voice.
Yeah, bro, I still be using deep. I fucking like that shit. That's just crazy.
That's the fire you guys discovered.
And that's why it's cool. You see a lot of shit like that as an artist. As someone that's just listening to music and shit like that. Just figuring that out and becoming that artist and seeing how everything works, how a song's recorded, how it's all fucking mixed and all that shit. It's really crazy. And so that's why I'm a student of the game, like I said, and so shit like that's always gonna pique my interest, and I'm always gonna wanna learn more.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. Well, I think I ran out of questions. Inferno, I think you might have had a question.
Nah, man, I think we pretty much touched everything. Is there anything else like you want to speak on, touch on, shout outs? Like,
Yeah.
we wanna
Any
give
last
you
minute shout outs or anything like
platform
that?
Just to touch on anything.
Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody that's been rocking with me. Everybody that's always supported. I love those that love me and show love. So if you show love, I show love back. I don't hate nobody, but I show love to who shows love. So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to you guys. Like I said, you guys doing your guys' thing, and just be on the lookout for what's coming next, man.
For sure.
We're doing some big shit.
Mad respect, DB Rich. Thank you for coming to the show today. We
Hell
really
yeah.
appreciate you. And of course, if you haven't heard his music, please make sure you go listen to it. It's streaming on our platforms. He's got a music video coming out. Plenty of music on SoundCloud, anywhere. So
yeah, check me out, DB Rich, all streaming platforms.
Yes, sir. And again, shout out our sponsors, Joy Energy. Please go get a Joy and really energize up.
Yes, sir,
Yes, sir.
man. And we'll
Let's get
see
it.
you on the next episode. Appreciate
Yes, sir.
it.
See ya.